friends. In this video we will see how to create the bar elements. So bar elements are basically a 1D elements. In last video we have seen the rod elements. So now for bar elements, first of all we need to create the property. So go to the property tab and create. So you can modify the name here as bar. So again it is a 1D element. Card image we will modify it to p bar. Now the difference between rod and bar element is that rod elements are used basically when there is a tension and compression load, and bar elements can be used for the symmetric cross sections. Now we can modify its beam section. So circle section 2 we have selected here and go to the option that is create. And return. So now to create a 1D mesh, again we will go to 1D line mesh. Now from rod we will shift to the bar and again click on this property tab and select the option. Now select the line where we need to create the elements and mesh. We'll modify its density to 30. So simply left clicking will increase the number and right clicking will decrease it. So see, the rod elements are created here. The bar elements are created here. And for the bar elements we have defined a circular cross section, so that's why the circular cross section is created. Now again we will go to the option that is beam section. Go to the option geometry, 1D hyper beam. Now from here we will select again one more type of section. Suppose standard T section I have selected. And create it. Now the orientation of T section we can modify here. Okay, so I have modified it in this way. And to save it, go to the option that is model view. Now again we will create one more property, create. Type 1D. Here we will modify it to a beam section. So beam element we are going to create here. Beam elements are basically used for the unsymmetric sections. P beam. Now see here, once we have created a hyperbeam of T section, so this in beam section T section is visible, and go to the option that is create. So thus the geometrical properties for the T sections are visible here, and click on the return command. Now we'll go to the option line mesh. Now since it is OptiStruct version, here the beam elements are not available in this library since it is a student edition. So we'll go with the rod section only. Select the line and click on the mesh button. Let's increase its density to 30 and go to the option return. Now see the beam section here, it is created and it is having the T cross section. So thus this is a 1D meshing. Basically 1D elements are used for the applications where there is a long shafts, beams, pin joints and some connection elements. So when one dimension is very large than the other two dimensions, then we are using a 1D meshing. So here we have created 3 different sections. Here it is a box section, this one is a circular section, and third one here it is a T section. To learn about 2D meshing, you can check the videos available on the channel. Thank you. Hello friends, in this video we will see how to create the bar